Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm back. Sorry, it's been a long time. I was on vacation and I was working as well. Just got back from vacation. We went down to Deadwood, South Dakota. Had a really good time. Yeah, I might do a little video on that. We'll see. I'm gonna start changing the channel up. I've started to look into narration for books, and I was gonna see if I couldn't just start reading Game of Thrones chapter by chapter, and just kind of see what the copyright stuff was about that, and kind of go from there. But that leads us to just kind of like a jumbled, me just rambling kind of video today. I have not been streaming again because I was on vacation and I was working. On that though, let's just kind of break down what's been going on. Um, I, unlike other content creators, have not made a video on the Iron Twins. I do have a team. Of course, I can't do it right now. Let me go here. Let's see if I just can't show you the team. Dragon should do. Um, right here. This is my twin farm team. We'll just kind of go over it quick. I have Mithrala as lead for that. Accuracy aura helps out quite a bit. I have no presets for her. She's good just how she is. I have my fastest Duchess going in the second slot. Um, for damage mitigation, I probably should put Krisk there, I think, and swap him out, but whatever, we'll see. Krisk, I have him open with his A1 because I want him to try and place a slow on the boss so he doesn't start lapping us. But as you find with like the Geomancer and stuff, you want the boss taking turns so they actually take damage from the, essentially the Stone Guard passive and the Quicksand. So, but yeah, Chris, you know, he's the best around for this guy for twins. I have a little 1-star awakening on this Geo. I didn't know what to put on, so I put on the one that decreases defense up to 5% for bosses. And I have him not doing creeping petrify. I have him only doing quicksand grasp and tremor staff. His accuracy is not quite high enough, but as you can see, I'm running a Lady Kimmy, and she is second fastest. No, she is fastest in the team, and she opens with Spirit Flux anyways. So the boss essentially will take 2 turns. What you'll find out is Krisk's Might of Ages passive, where he puts a shield on everybody, triggers the boss at the beginning of the fight, so the boss will get a bunch of turn meter just because Krisk is there. So that kind of sucks, but you got to live with it, and you learn. But Kimmy will come in, do Spirit Flux, the boss will get another turn again, and Duchess will put up her stuff, and then the boss will get another turn, and then Mithrala comes in and does her Sigil of Toxic Glory, and Chris comes in A1s, and then Geo will place his Quicksand Grasp. Obviously, that'd be a first choice, but he defaults to it anyways. But there you go. That's my twin farm team. As you can see, I'm running Brimstone on 2 of the characters. It is very good. When Brimstone is placed by a champion, and another champion attempts to place Brimstone, if the Brimstone has 1 debuff tick left, like 1 duration left, it will refresh that Brimstone debuff. It's actually very nice. So it's the same thing that happens with HP burn, weaken, all the other regular debuffs, unlike poison because you get multiple poisons. So that's pretty cool. And it does help take down the boss a lot faster. My average time is about 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 with that team. I tried some different scenarios today, and I ended up wasting a lot of energy messing around with like double Yumiko and stuff like that. One of my Yumikos isn't booked, so it doesn't work out great. But I don't know, whatever. I had a 5-star Kyoku in here, and I made the hard decision to sell it to get these coins. I know, stupid, you're thinking that right now. So I could buy this dumb Eternal Soul Stone, and then I got a 5-star Awakening. Let me see, who was it? It was an epic. It wasn't anybody special. It was Demitha. So I ended up getting a 5-star Demitha, and I don't even have that clan boss team up and running. I can make it if I want. I have all the champions. They're all mastered and booked. They just need, and I think they're all geared too. I just have to re-gear my Seeker, and I could run that team for the Unkillable comp. But I run Bad Eater already, and it's the easiest 1-key setup, and I have Bellinor, and I don't want to lose the 1 use I have for Bellinor. So I love this guy. And I got sad too, because the other day It always seems that way when you don't have enough of these immortal soul essences. That when you're at the soul merchant, somebody that you want to get their soul essence for is there, and you don't have enough. It's kind of odd to me. You know, everybody's a conspiracy brain, and thinks the worst of Plarium, which you're not faulted for because there's some shady stuff. It's a gambling company. It's gonna be that way. But it seems like when you're at your lowest, that's when they put stuff in front of you that you most want. Um, so there you go. And I'm saving these up. I've started to do a thing where like I'm only gonna pull them in a tenner. And as we can see here, we'll go over to Hydra Clan Boss. Um, it will refresh here in about 5 hours, and we will get a bunch of those nice juicy little baby Mortal Soul Stones. I don't think this should be the case for Nightmare. I think you should have a chance, just like in regular Clan Boss, of getting the mid-tier ones, or even a very, 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 very low chance of the high-tier one. All right, I don't think that's too much to ask. Excuse me, but there it is. As you can see, I ran this team to glory against Hydra. Chris did some okay damage. He has no War Master, so this is all from Brimstone procs. And then I have one Husk with a 2-star, and I got my main Geo with his 1-star. And as you can see, damage is pretty comparable across the board. For Brutal, I ran my tried and true team here, and I love it. As you can see, I got it on Nekmothar, and I was so excited. I bought the essence. As soon as I saw it, I was like, done. Didn't even care what else was there. There's an Arbiter there, and I was like, I don't want it for Arbiter. I only use Arbiter for Arena, and I've already finished all of my Arena missions. I've already maxed out my Great Hall and everything. That just happened within the last month. So now the only time I really bust Arena is when I need to do it on the daily, and when you need to do it for tournaments. That's about it. Because I'm not placing in plat, I'm in high gold 5, so it is what it is. When I give a damn and I want to place in plat, I'll make a push, but we'll see. But Nekmothar, he was not doing this much damage. He was doing like 2 mil, not even. He has War Master. He doesn't. I think he does have crit rate, but he hits weak. He's not hitting very hard. I put Brimstone on him. It jumped his damage up to 12 million. That's insane, right? Molly, she has War Master. The fight went longer, so she was able to put out more damage. 2 million. Duchess her masters are no War Master. Ugo has War Master. This Royal Guard, it was just like turn after turn after turn. He would get an extra turn, and 3 turns in a row he got an extra turn, and his refresh accessories procced. So I was able to slam the Hydra. It was very cool. And you guys know how I feel about my boy here. My Mad Max wannabe, my little Varl. I love Varl. 17 million damage. That's nothing to sniff at. But then you got Nekmothar coming up with almost 13. So just a little thing there. And then for my hard team, I ran. I really tried pushing some high damage here. As you can see, Trunda for hard is chef's kiss. She does a great job. I ran Brogni in there. I ran Ultimate Death Knight. He was the best support in the team. He did the most healing, and he was taunting the cleansing head like all the time. It was great. And I found that you kind of want to put him in retaliation accessories. They help out a lot because sometimes that head will target Ultimate Death Knight, and then he'll run over and smack him, and you get an extra taunt. So it's pretty cool. Godseeker and Neri, she's in here for the heals and the buff extension for Underpriest Brogni. Lydia's in here for the strengthen buff and the decrease defense and the decrease or on the weaken too. And Temesi, you see, she's nothing to sniff at either. And I love my Fox Lady here. She smacks. It is amazing. I had her hitting over 1 million on decapitated heads, and on non-decapitated heads, she was hitting about 300 to 400,000. It's pretty good. So don't, if you have a Tumezia, she's great for Hydra. Same thing with Varl. I mean, I don't get to see a lot of content put out about Varl, just that he smacks hard, but now where you can use him. And I think Hydra, that's just his place to shine, man. But, I mean, let's kind of get down into the main grit of why I'm kind of doing this video where I'm back. I really wanted to buy this, but knowing that this was all going to be shit stopped me. My clanmate, Rick, shout out Rick, he got a 6-star perfect soul for Lydia. Amazing. He got one of these little baby stones. So, and I wonder if he's not the first person in the game to have it. And if he is, good for him. I'm happy for him. But here we are. This is what we're down to. This is the bad mistakes and the money spent and the tears that dry up on the sad sands. Um, I'm 10 mercy into this, and if you know, the pack string is always 12 sacreds, and I'm kind of feeling like the monkey that misses out with the other monkeys get the banana and have fun. I want to have fun. I want to get a double Lego that's worth it. I haven't gotten a double Lego event that was worth it. I think one I got a Brogni and a Herndig in a double ancient event, but they were already dupes, but they're amazing dupes. If I can go and kind of show you where, oh, not you. Let's go to Guardian Ring and let's look at my faction Guardians right now. Um, I'm very much lacking here, but as you can see, my dupes are kind of weird and consistent, aren't they? I often wonder that. But I have Lugans and Sethalias. On my High Elves, I feel bad because I actually used a Shiramani years ago as food, and I really wish I didn't because I already had one. And I didn't see any reason for two. Never mind. There we go. Now I got 6 more speed out of my Royal Guards. Well, how about that? Once you start looking around. But yeah, I need 2 here, and I need 2 here. And let me tell you, if I get one more martyr, I might just say fuck it and +4 this martyr just for shits to have a +4 champion because I don't have one. But I keep getting martyrs out of Sacred Order. I got a dupe Richard. As you can see, I have 2 maxed Venuses that I do use very much. We'll go to Barbarians here. I keep getting Valkyries. Can't complain. And I have 3 Karls also. I mean, you can complain. 2 Ursugas. But yeah, I need 3 there. As you can see, Ogren, nothing. I got no dupes there. I do have dupes here in the epics, but I don't want to use them because I'm lazy and I already have these 2 speed tuned, and I don't want to re-speed tune them for my clan boss comp. Lizardmen's almost done as well. I just need really one more Rosin, and I wouldn't even be upset about it. I get 10 more speed on my Krisk and my Draco and my Ramanatu. As you can see here, I got another Brachus Shifter. Got ourselves up here. So, I mean, if I get one more Brachus, I might just +4 my Brachus to see what happens. But these are actually very helpful, so I might not do that because this is really helpful for Temesia, and Rigash and Snick Track. And I did finish the fusion for Pig Boy. So I got Big Pig. Orcs, as you can see, I only have the 2, and it's King Garag. I think about a year and a half ago, I did get a dupe Kreela, but again, this was before the dupe system, and I used her as food because you don't really need 2. As you can see, I've been very lucky with my Demon Spawn dupes. They're all S tier, especially Kaimar, Kandrafon, and my Duchess. And then Countess Lix is, I mean, she's edging there. She's A tier edging on S. But there you go for that. And yes, I did pull a Vlad out of a Void Shard. Sad, sad day. 2 Nethrils. What else do I got here? Yeah, 2 Saitos and 2 Elegiases. And I'm pretty sure I used an Elegias as food one time. But right here, if I get, I'm not even going to be upset. If I get one more, I'm going to feel bad because I say this, and I guarantee you I will get Rule the Huntsman. And I'm a big proponent of Rule. He's very good in Hydra. You should try him out. He hits harder than Trunda, just needs a little setup, but if you run him with Mithrala, which you should have by now, if you've been playing Hydra for a little bit, they go great. And obviously Mithrala's going to go before him, and he does a double smacker. Love it. But as you can see, if I get one more rule, I will have my first faction done, and it'll be Dark Elves. Going over to Knights Revs, yes, that is what you are seeing there. It's your eyes do not deceive you. That is 3 Whirling Frost Kings. Boo! Yes, I hear you. Boo! 2 Mother Cybels and 2 Tomb Lords. And right here, I have 3 Brognies and 3 Herndigs. Pretty consistent. Kind of weird, don't you think? And I've actually started to finally get duplicates of Shadowkin, which I don't hate. There's a big regret here where I popped Guaranteed Sacreds for Gamaran, and he was not worth it. So if I could go back in time, I wouldn't do it. I thought he was going to be so much better than what he was, but he's not. Yes, I am lucky. I do have 2 2 Yumikos. One is booked, one is not. But yeah, okay. Long story short, let's get this over with so we can be sad. Please be gentle. Oh, first one. Gerp Tuck. Oh God, who's the dupe? Who? Oh, somebody I don't have. Beck. Helicath. Fuck it. Whatever. It was worth it. It was worth it. And we only went 1 shard in. That was 11 shards into Mercy. Well, I guess this video's done. Oh my god, I gotta... Wow. Wow. Yeah, here's Big Pig. Huh. Helicath is like, really... He's S tier, S tier. I got 2 now. I don't know how I feel about this. I, like... You know what's weird is, like, you have that feeling in your chest where you're like, something good's gonna happen if I do these things. And sometimes it works out when I have that feeling. Other times I'm like, that's a heart murmur. I'm gonna fucking die. But yeah. All right. And I don't hate having a dupe group tuck either. That's my... Wow. That's gonna be my first there. We'll cut that short. We'll just go here to the Faction Guardians. And Demon Spawn is done. Wow, Demon Spawn was my first one completed. 10 speed on all these guys? Hell yeah. I believe that deserves a fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And then my first dupe's here. 2 Gurpies. Actually, I did have a Gurp tuck a while ago and he got fed. Alright guys, I guess I have 11 now and something tells me there's going to be a guaranteed champion from Sacreds. I pray it's Bad Alcazar. I pray it might be Calvalax. I pray it might be Theodore. Poison Explosion's better for clearing waves now. Unless you have a Seer that actually has the ignore defense on the first wave stuff, first attack. Mine does. I got lucky. I bought it from the shop today actually. It's only a 1-star, but Crushing Rend is a must on her if you want to improve your clear times and not have to be so gear intensive. But alright, thank you for coming and seeing me. We're going to have a wonderful time. I will be done with my last shift is tomorrow, and then after that I'm going to make videos. I know my clan might not be too happy, but with the Hydra reset, I really want to kind of showcase Mighty Uko. He literally is bred for Hydra. I just kind of want to show this here. I have him in a retaliation ring. I don't have any other retaliation other than the banner. And the banner that I have is not accuracy, so I don't want it. I kind of want to use him on Iron Twins because he is good for Iron Twins as well. But I kind of want to book him Thursday, even though I know we got CBC next Tuesday. Technically, that does give me time to do a Hydra video. And you all know how I love Hydra. I do. But this guy is just great. He places all the debuffs you want and does all the things you want. He places decreased attack, he places block buffs, decreased accuracy, and he revives champions with block damage and increased speed on everybody. And then he steals shit. He steals shit. He's not just good for Hydra, he's good for Arena. He's a sneaky boy. But alright, thank you everybody for showing up. I'm not upset. The day ended well. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.